Yes, of course I'll give way.
I'm grateful to the Minister for giving way. I mean, declaring that a country is safe doesn't necessarily make that to be the case. So can he firstly tell me how many asylum claims were granted by the government from those from Georgia and those from India in the last 2 years?
Well, I can tell the Honourable Gentleman that there has been an increase in the number of those that are claiming asylum. I said that a few moments ago, that there are countries where we've seen an increase in the volumes, and I can tell him precisely that there have been double the number of claims of those coming from India in the last 12 months, the year ending September of 2023, and triple compared with the year ending September 2019. And in relation to Georgia, it's in fact 9 times higher.
Well, SNP spokesperson, Chris Stephens.
Thank you, Ms Bardell. It's a pleasure to accommodate in the chair. And can I indicate that I will be opposing this particular proposal today. As the Minister had outlined, it would have the effect of declaring all asylum and human rights applications made by India and Georgia inadmissible unless there are exceptional circumstances. And where a claim is declared inadmissible, it will not be substantively considered on its merits. And in addition, when the duty to make removal arrangements under Section 2 of the Illegal Migration Act comes into force, nationals of these states listed, including India and Georgia, will be able to be removed to their home country unless the Secretary of State considers that there are exceptional circumstances. Now, there are, I think, difficulties with declaring India and Georgia safe countries, not least because, as a Member of Parliament who has asylum seekers in the Glasgow South West constituency, some of which are from Georgia, in which the Home Office have accepted their cases. The Home Office have accepted an asylum claims from people from Georgia and from India. I find it quite bizarre that we're now just declaring these countries to be safe. And as I said earlier on, if you declare a country to be safe, that doesn't necessarily make it so. The blanket inadmissibility of asylum claims, I think, is extremely concerning and deeply problematic. And we've already seen that with the Rwanda policy. And I do note, as the opposition spokesperson does, that the Secretary of Legislation Scrutiny Committee has noted that they had received submissions, and a submission which suggested that human rights abuses in both countries may be significant and widespread. Now, the Minister didn't refer to that in his opening remarks, and I hope that he will answer what the government's response is to that note that suggests that there are human rights abuses in both India and Georgia which are deemed to be significant and widespread. 29% of asylum claims granted to Georgian nationals in the year September 2022, and there were 16% granted in the year to September 2023, suggests that a significant percentage of claims that would previously have been granted to be ruled inadmissible under these regulations. So therefore, we have 29% of people and 16% of people who would have had their claims ruled inadmissible if these regulations had been passed a year or two earlier. And if Georgia is indeed a safe country, why is the government accepting so many claims from that country? I would just say in closing, Ms Bardell, the Immigration Law Practitioners Association, in their joint briefing with Rainbow Migration on the amendment, have highlighted that the changes would strip Indian and Georgian nationals of their ability to make admissible human rights applications, including those seeking to lawfully extend their stay or enter the UK on the basis of human rights. And if that does not in any way advance the supposed purpose of the, and I do not believe that in any way advances the supposed purpose of the Illegal Migration Act, and that's the reasons why I will not be supporting these regulations today.